Hey guys, it's Meg. I am back this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading. So if you're interested in getting a message from the cards, come on in, have a seat, and we'll get to it very quickly. I do have a few quick little things to let you guys know about. Number one, if you guys like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons. That way you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. It lets me know that you like what I'm making for you and want to see more. I have also linked my social media in the description, and I've also listed the decks I'm using for this reading as well. Finally, there is a bonus reading for this video, so if you want to see just that, it will be timestamped in the description as well. So, if this is your first video with me, hi, hello, come on in and get comfortable. We're going to start with an oracle reading and then we'll get into some tarot cards and see what we need in terms of the complete picture of the energy going on right now. Okay, so finally, let's get started with the reading. Okay, we have indecision. Okay, we have indecision. We have the hyena, which is calling us to dare to be different. Okay, there's the hyena. We have the earth anchor, earth vortex, and platinum, which represents empowerment and remembering your legacy. Okay, let's see where this goes. Guys, we also have the royal you. So you're on this path right now, and you're being faced with a couple of choices, right? You have two very different paths you could be following on, and right now you're kind of standing at a crossroads with kind of not really a middle ground. And that's all good. That's well and good. Okay. I'm going to say it like this. You made progress to get yourself here. So maybe take a moment and, take a moment and celebrate your progress. Okay. Because this is special. I feel like this is a special time for you. It might not be an easy time, but I have a feeling there's some interesting things awaiting you, depending on which road you take. Either way, there's some stuff to discover here, okay? And I think daring to live authentically, to make the choice from an authentic place in this regard is, that's coming from, it's coming from an authentic place, but it's kind of daring you to be a little bit different from the crowd, to step out and to stand out, certainly. There's a poem that talks about the path less traveled, and I can't remember if it's Robert Frost or Walt Whitman, but either way, this poem talks about taking the path less traveled, going where very few have gone before, and even though you might not know the result of choosing the path less traveled, there's going to be a legacy that you leave behind. Okay, if you go the route everybody else has, that's fine. If you step out and choose the path that nobody else actually has tried to take, so much the better. Ultimately, it is your choice. Okay, but at this time, you're empowered to make the different choice. Make the choice that nobody expects you to make. Okay, because that's going to be part of the legacy you leave behind, right? Okay, and remember that you have certain abilities, you have certain capabilities, certain ways of seeing things, certain ways of doing things that nobody else does, right? You are in this plane of existence because some energy, some wiser force beyond us made you, and they made you exceptional. They made you exceptional. They made you for a reason, and it was to step out from the crowd, dare to be different, take the path less traveled, okay, and that um, know that there's so much loving energy and so many awesome people in your corner rooting you on. Okay, I love this part of the reading so much. Let's give me a minute. We're not even 10 minutes into the video and I feel like crying because that was so cool to see that. But let's see what our tarot has to see in terms of supplementing this energy. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw 5 cards. I'm going to read the first 3, and then the last 2 are going to be our hidden and clarifying energy. Okay. So let's see what we need to see here. Okay, we're going to start with the 7 of Swords. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay. It's interesting. Let's see if I can mix this up a little more here. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay. So there has definitely been some things. There's definitely been some things that have burdened you in the past. Okay. We're talking about this 10 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. There's been a lot of deception and hurt and pain because, you know, in the past, potentially in the past, you haven't been really given the full picture. Okay. And you've borne the weight of a lot of, just a lot of broken information has come to you in the past. And that's put a lot of weight on your shoulders. That's given you a lot of things to think about, right? And I like that I'm saying it that way because swords, they're associated with air, but in that they're also associated with logic and intellect and things like that. So it's just a lot of being in your head, and so much to the point that you put yourself in kind of a mental pitfall, okay, where you're feeling extremely trapped by your thoughts and you're not sure of how you should be moving forward, and possibly this plays into that indecision moment that you're having about what do I do, where do I go next, how do I figure out what to do next, right? Because the thing with this 8 of Swords and also the 7 of Swords is that a lot of this is, like I said, it's mental. There's a lot going on up top, right? And it's just making you feel burdened. It's making you feel weighed down. It doesn't feel good, and I think ultimately it's putting you in a little bit of harm. Okay. The thing is, and I do want to be encouraging here, is that this 8 of Swords, usually, yes, it usually means that you're kind of stuck in your own head. But with a shift, if there's a shift that you can make, okay, you have the power to make it. Okay, remember what just that oh, I love the fact that we opened with the oracle that we did. Okay, because I think it may empower some of you to make the shift from feeling trapped and stuck to being able to come out of that stuckness. Okay, and I fully acknowledge and accept that this will be done on your terms and in your own time. Um, just know that it can be done when you're ready to do it. Okay, so let's see what else we need to see. Okay, what else do we need to see, please? Give me what else we need to see. Nope. Okay, all right, we got 2 coming out here. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Poles in this case. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. We also have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands is what we left off with, and we have the 6 of I'm gonna call this coins. What is this card? Yeah, 6 of coins. I could be getting this wrong, but that's what's occurring to me to read this card as. So yeah. So wands. Yeah. So ultimately, I'm hearing that you're working on moving some of this energy out, which is kind of a weird thing to say because there's a lot of fire. Yeah, there's a lot of fire, and I think you're at this point you're deeply inspired to move forward on whatever path you're choosing to take, but you're not totally able to stoke the fire of your inspiration just yet because you're kind of, again, it's this energy coming through, right? It's the stuckness that's coming through. No, it's not easy. It's not awesome. Not really awesome here, but the thing is that even though you're facing this crossroads energy here, you still have a means of nurturing the fire and getting it to move again. Okay, because at this point you do have the ability to give, and to give of your energy as well as receive good energy back. So I do think that energy is coming through. It's just a matter of nurturing the energy you have for this time right now, figuring out how to get yourself unstuck from this indecisiveness that you're feeling, and knowing that you have what it takes, right? Okay. Yeah, let's see what else we need to see. Hopefully there's a supplement. Okay, what else do we need to see here? What else do we need to see? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, there's the Ace of Cups. We have the Princess of Pentacles, or in this, I'm going to call this the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So we also find ourselves, I think you're finding yourself in a period of, definitely in a period of learning, okay, specifically about the emotions that your thoughts are putting in your head, okay. Let me put that in a better way. You're at a point where there's a lot of new thoughts, a lot of new things to perceive and integrate into your thought process. Okay, and it's triggering. It's bringing up a lot of emotions for you. Okay, and these are new opportunities to grow, to okay, let's leave it there. There's new opportunities to grow, okay? And specifically, you're going to want to look at how grounded and rooted you are in this energy, what kind of practicality you can bring to integrating these new feelings and new thoughts, okay? And certainly you've picked up new skills along the way with this Princess of Pentacles here, this Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's just a matter of taking what you know and putting it together with what you're learning. And again, because we have this indecision energy here, that's going to help you make the choices that are going to be right for you. Okay. So let's see. Let's get another chunk of cards out and see what else, what other information we need. Okay, and then we're going to look at the energy that is hidden and the energy that is going to clarify everything for us. Okay. So let's see what we need, please. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're going to start with Justice. Okay, we're starting with Justice. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. And we have Strength. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think the thing that we need to understand right now is that even if things are a little floppy and wishy-washy, we're still in a good place. Okay, you might be going through some deeply emotional stuff right now. Okay, and this one might mean that you're working towards getting yourself back to a state of well-being and a state of peace. Okay, that resonates. I hope that is helpful for you. For some of you, this could be that you are facing some choices you don't quite know how to make just yet. And it's on your mind, but I don't feel like it's overtly bothersome. Okay, because it's like, yeah, I gotta do A, B, and C. I don't quite have the process for A. I'm really not sure about B, but I can do C right now. It's like you have a game plan in place, and the rest is going to be iterated as you go along, and because of that, you're having an easier time staying with this rooted energy. Okay. And also on top of that, you're having you know that you have the strength to answer for decisions that you made that haven't necessarily benefited the larger cause for you. So basically, you're answering for past behaviors, reflecting on actions that, like I said, haven't worked, basically. And yes, it requires strength, it requires courage, but it's there. The sense of balance is there. Okay. And you know what? Maybe this is taking time to apologize for something that may have happened on your watch, and getting there because you have the Seven of Swords, and with that, it always feels like there's kind of a double energy there, in that you know, you've done wrong to someone has done wrong to you. You know, you're taking the time to balance yourself. You're taking the time to balance yourself. And like I said, that part takes strength. Okay. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully we can put that all together here. Okay. Let's see some hidden energy. So what do we need to see here? Okay. We have the King of Cups. Okay, we have the King of Cups. We have Strength is coming out as a repeat card. Okay, so there's Strength. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And we have the Hermit. Wow, that's interesting. Let me read it like this. You have 3 out of the 4 cards here that are major arcana. Okay, which to me, and please tell me if you understand this differently, because I haven't necessarily been able to find reliable research on this, even though I've looked multiple times here. But the way I understand the idea of getting multiple, or like the majority of a reading being major arcana cards, is that there's some significant and very important change happening. Okay, I think that's borne out by the rest of the reading here. But with respects to this King of Cups energy, I get the sense that there's actually, let me bring back this Nine of Cups here too. I get the sense that there's you're in a period where you're feeling your feelings and you're understanding them, you're perceiving them, you're working on integrating the triggers that come up from your emotions. And you're doing so in a way that is balanced. Okay, it's balanced, and it's given you the opportunity to remain peaceful, to remain hopeful, to remain within a grounded state. Okay, within a grounded state, but also, you know, you're better able to go with the flow. Okay, and because of that, you are definitely facing this time of change with a sense of your own strength, your own courage. Okay, strength, courage, all that fantasticness. Okay, and especially, especially where it comes to your personhood. Okay, you're allowing these changes to happen, because you know that the path you've chosen this far has given you such a refreshing perspective on your personhood. Okay. And there's a lot of light. Okay. Oh wow. You guys, we have the Hermit. And the reason why I think we're getting this is because, once again, the message of the fact that you're being empowered to follow your own path, to step out on your own and be your own person is coming through. Here come the waterworks. Some of you have been so stuck in a box that doesn't fit you. Why put yourself in a box? Why give yourself a label? Why follow the norm when you can stand out? It's like, why are you wearing black and white when you could be wearing the most bold and beautiful colors? Maybe you like black, maybe you like white, maybe you like them together. That's cool too. But you're being asked to stand out and follow your own path and go the path less traveled. Oh my God. Oh no. I go get him. Go get him. You got this. I'm with you. Okay? So there's our hidden energy. Let's see some clarifying energy, okay? And then we'll move into our bonus reading here. To clarify all of this reading so far, we have the Four of Coins. Okay, you have the Four of Coins. We have the Queen of Junk. Okay. We have the Princess of Wands. Okay, and we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So essentially what you need to do is let go a little bit. Okay. You're holding on a bit tight. Okay. You are holding on a bit tightly to something that isn't going to serve you anymore. Okay. And you know, it's okay to be a little bit scared of this time, because it is requiring a change. It's requiring a step away from the norm, possibly your comfort zone. And it's okay to want to take something from home with you, right? Especially if, for some of you, you could literally be traveling in the, you're packing that one special piece of, that one special blanket that reminds you of home, right? Best to let go, okay? Best to let go. Because it's burdened a little bit, okay? And, you're not going to be able to hold everything for long, okay? So there's that. When you do get to that release, that point of release, you have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. There's going to be a lot of your own personal light and your personal fire that comes through. Okay. And that's, yeah, there's a special time coming in for some of you, and I think this is going to be such a peaceful time. Okay. A peaceful time. I'm also hearing that some of you have been waiting for this for such a long time, and it's coming. I know that it will be coming. Okay. So let's get into our bonus reading at this time and see what message comes from that. Maybe it's a supplement to our main reading. Maybe it's a whole new reading altogether. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. We have victory. Okay. Okay. We have victory. We have the Universal Mother, which represents nurturing, support, and steadiness. Okay. All right. We also have the Hedgehog, which is asking us to be a magnet for light, love, and joy. Okay. And we have It Is What It Is. Okay. So at this point, I think there's a situation where things have happened, things that we've been through some stuff. Okay. And we're being asked to release it and let it go, so that we can nurture and support what brings us joy. Okay. The thing that has happened is it's done. It's done. It's okay to acknowledge it. It's okay to work to understand what happened. But you need to understand that you can't go back and change it because this is a past event. Okay. The victory, especially if this past event has been hurtful and damaging, again, it's now a healing process, and it's always best to acknowledge your own feelings with this. Okay. But your victory, your sense of victory, your sense of your victory in this is going to be remembering your joy and doing what you need to do to nurture that joy. Okay. Okay. So let's see our tarot. Okay, we have the Star. Okay. Yeah, that is the Star. We have the Knight of Junk. Okay, we have the Knight of Junk. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So, okay, there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of healing. There is a lot of light to be seen in this situation. Okay, even when it feels like we're buried under rubble, even when it feels like we're not in a place where we feel good. Okay, but the thing that's going on here is that we're in a period of taking slow and measured action on the kinds of things that we're growing and nurturing. Okay, so this is our joy, this is our happiness. It's going to come in slowly. Okay, but this is why I say that the situation we've been through is past, and there are details about that unfortunately we can't change. Okay. But the way we're going to get to the light of this healing is to know that there's lessons to be learned and actions to be taken. Okay. And you know, as a means of encouragement when you give yourself the chance to pause and reflect. I think those things are going to they'll become obvious to you as you need them. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. I'm going to call this video quits here. I hope this helped you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. But until then, stay safe. I love you lots. Bye, everybody.